Hello, good morning. The purpose of today's video is going to be to catch you up on the strokes that were covered during our last infant massage session, and that would be face, back, tummy, and chest. So we covered quite a lot. And then at the end of the video, I'll show you how to put it all together to create a nice little love bubble massage routine for your baby. Okay. So before we begin, just take a second to think about all the strokes that we learned in our first session. Think about the strokes that your baby really likes. Just reflect on what seems to be really enjoyable for you and for your baby together. And I want you to do the same thing going into this session today. Really just keep in the back of your mind what massage strokes baby is really seeming to enjoy when you explore together, and you can make a little list or just put a little star in your booklet. If you don't have this already, I will make sure I send you a PDF of this so you have it until we see each other in person next, and I can hand deliver it to you. And let's just begin today's session by just rolling the shoulders a little bit, just settling into this moment with our baby. Maybe taking some deep breaths, closing down the eyes. Raise those shoulders up to your ears. Take a big inhale and release. Drop the shoulders and let it all come out one more time. Very good. And then you can just go ahead, open the eyes. Start to just shake out the hands. Just kind of releasing anything that you might be holding on to before we go ahead and start to work with our baby. Okay, so before we begin massage, we always want to ask baby's permission. So we're going to lean over baby, make eye contact, and we're going to, if we have our oils, and we're going to use some oils today, we're going to put a little bit of oil on our hand. We're going to rub it above baby so that they can see that this is going to be the signal for a massage that's going to, a massage is going to be happening. And we can ask our baby, are you ready for a massage? And if baby is playfully cooing, they're making eye contact with us, they are not turning away, they're not crying, then those would be our cues that let us know that baby is ready to proceed. Okay, so after we've asked baby's permission and we've read their cues and they're ready to proceed, we're going to start today with baby. Let's start with baby on our legs. So when we're doing massage, we can kind of customize it into the way that works best for our babies. So baby doesn't always need to be on their back. They don't always need to be on their tummies. We can get really creative with it. So we're going to start with the face massage today. So actually I'm going to just show you this position as an option for you when you're massaging baby's face and maybe they don't want to be on their backs. Okay. And this is also really nice because baby is sitting up closer to you. You have direct eye contact with your baby. They feel close. They feel cozy. And so this is another really nice option for positioning when you're doing baby massage. So let's start with our first stroke. So this stroke is going to be called open brow. And for this stroke, we're going to actually start in the middle of baby's head and go out above the eyebrows. Okay. So you can use your thumbs to do this, or you can use your finger. And I like to use my thumbs, and I like to place my other fingers just kind of around baby's head, just to kind of give them like a more secure feeling. And we're going to start in the middle of baby's head and stroke outwards. Okay, middle of baby's head, stroking outwards. And with each stroke, you're going to do that for 6 to 8 times, or however long your baby allows. So maybe that's just 1 or 2 strokes, or they could be really enjoying it and maybe you want to continue. 6 to 8 is just kind of a rule of thumb or a starting point. And then after we do that 6 to 8 times, we're going to trace over baby's eyebrows. So again, we're going to start in the middle of baby's head and we're going to trace on top of their eyebrows. And these are what's known as the sleepy strokes. So if you go really slow and gently with the sleepy strokes, that's going to really help calm, relax baby, get them ready for nap, for bed. So if you're doing massage during a wake window and you don't want baby to be sleepy, I would definitely avoid the strokes that are more calming and do induce more of that sleepy feeling. So this one is specifically great for baby before bed or before a nap. Moving into the third eye stroke, you're just going to take your finger, okay, and we're going to just massage over baby's third eye, which is that point in between the eyes, a little above, okay, and we're just going to slowly stroke down baby's forehead to the bridge of their nose, okay, so down baby's forehead to the bridge of their nose, and that you are going to see is going to help. Baby's eyes are going to start to close because they're just starting to feel really, really relaxed. Okay. That's also a nice stroke to use when baby is maybe crying or a little upset. You can go in with some third eye stroking, and sometimes it's enough to make them forget why they're upset and actually really helpful tool in calming baby. Moving down to baby's cheeks, we're going to take, again, our thumbs, and we're going to find the area of the cheek kind of where along your jawline, so where the cheek kind of has a little natural indentation. We're just going to start there, and we're going to massage around baby's cheeks and jaw, okay? And whichever direction you're going in, you're going to make sure that you switch and you go in the opposite direction. Okay, so we're going to do our 6 to 8 strokes this direction, and then we're going to reverse and do 6 to 8 strokes in the opposite direction. This stroke is really great for babies who are teething because you're targeting the jaw area, which could feel a little bit sensitive. So if you are massaging and you're putting pressure on that jaw, the pressure signal is going to reach the brain faster than the pain signal. So it's going to provide some relief for baby. So if you think about when you stub your toe, the first thing you do because you're in pain is you put pressure on it because the pressure signal goes to the brain faster. Okay, so we're doing the relaxed jaw. And then the next stroke is not in your manual, but I'm going to show it to you anyway in case you would like to try it at home. So I'm going to just move baby so you can see. And we are going to use this stroke again also to provide some relief from teething. So you can go ahead and start above baby's lip and below their nose, and we're just going to apply pressure. We're going to stroke outwards. So we're starting above the lip, stroking outwards, kind of around the gums and the top of the mouth. And you want to make sure that you're applying pressure here. You don't want to just be lightly tickling the skin. That's not going to have any benefit for baby. You really want to make sure that you apply pressure on those gums and continue to apply pressure as you're utilizing this stroke. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the bottom. So we're starting in the middle, along the gum line, and massaging outward. Okay. So the cheek circles are going to be great for teething, and also the happy gums where we're massaging the top and the bottom gum. Those strokes are great for teething. And the open brow, the tracing of the eyebrows, and the third eye stroke are going to be our sleepy strokes. Okay, moving into our back strokes, we're going to help baby get into tummy time. So baby's going to have some tummy time. They're going to have a little back massage, and it's just going to feel really nice for baby. And it's a great way to get a little tummy time and a little core strengthening in at the same time. So to put baby in tummy time, we don't want to put baby down like this. Baby doesn't feel stable and they don't feel supported when we put babies into tummy time like this. Okay, so that's going to just start us off maybe in not the best capacity. So what we want to do is we want to make sure baby is safe on their back first, and then we're going to roll baby into tummy time. So I'm going to put my baby's arm up out of the way so that they don't roll on their arm. I'm going to guide them by the hip. Okay, and then I'm going to help them get into their supported tummy time. Okay, so for our younger babies, this might just look like baby lying with their head down because they don't really have that core and back strength yet to support themselves in tummy time. So they might just be laying with their head turned to the side. Or if you have a little bit of an older baby that already has that core and that neck and back strength, they may already be practicing tummy time and holding themselves up. So once baby is in tummy time, okay, we're going to start with our connected hands. So baby knows which part of the body we're going to be working on. They feel safe, they feel calm and connected. Then we're going to begin with some back paddling. So we're going to start below baby's neck, going down towards their bottom. And then you can go ahead and extend that. You can extend that all the way down to their heels. So you can kind of do a full body paddle. Next, open up your fingers and you can start at the top of the back, or you can actually start on baby's head. And we're just going to comb the body. Okay, making sure that you're applying pressure here so it's not tickly. Go ahead and comb baby's body from the back, from their head or from their back, all the way down to their feet. Great. Then using your thumbs or your fingers, we're going to start at the top of baby's spine on either side of the spine. We never want to massage directly on the spine. We're going to go to either side of the spine. Okay, and we're going to just make small circles. You can see I'm not massaging on the spine. We're just going to make small circles from the top of baby's spine to the bottom. Okay, and this is going to really help relax those muscles that connect the spine and the buttocks. This is going to feel really nice for baby, especially if they have been doing a lot of work on their tummy. It's going to help those muscles back there relax and release some tension. Okay. Excellent. Now we're going to roll baby back out of tummy time. So I'm going to roll my baby out the same way that they came in. I'm going to make sure my baby's arm is out of the way, guiding with the hip, rolling my baby back to their back. We're going to move into the tummy strokes now. So before we start that, I just want to show you an example of what baby's digestive system looks like without a glare here. There we go. So as you can see, baby's digestive system is, the large intestine is here. So when we're stroking, we're focusing on the tummy area. We're going to stroke from the left to the right because we want to encourage we want to encourage the movement of whatever is in baby's digestive tract. We want to encourage that natural movement out of the body. Okay, so we're going to be moving from the left to the right. And we're also going to be moving from the top to the bottom, right? So we're moving towards that exit space for baby. We want to encourage movement in the natural setup of the digestive tract. So we're going to follow baby's natural design. Okay, so let's show you that again before we get started. And let's go ahead, and if you are using your oil, you can put some oil on your hands. If we haven't already done so and we're just starting with the tummy massage, we're going to ask baby for permission. Are you ready for your massage? I'm going to take my hands, place them on the tummy, and this is going to be my starting point, helping baby feel calm, connected, relaxed, especially if they're having some pain and some tummy issues. This is good. That area could be a little bit more sensitive. So we just want to make sure that we're giving it just some extra love. And our hands can act as hot water bottles and just feel really, really nice on baby's tummy. Okay. Then I'll start by doing some paddling. So I'm going to start about 2 inches, 2 inches above the belly button. And we're just going to stroke from above the belly button down, encouraging that movement of baby's the design of baby's natural digestive system. Okay, so I'm just paddling, making sure to apply pressure. Okay. Then I'm going to lift up baby's legs. This will just encourage more movement towards exiting baby's body. And I'm going to continue the paddling stroke. Raindrops. Rhythmically tapping each one of my fingers. This will help to break up any air bubbles that are stuck in baby's tummy. Let's break them up because the big air bubbles can get stuck. So let's break them up into smaller air bubbles. Okay, I'm going to break them up. And then again, you can go back in with some paddling just to encourage the air bubbles out of the body. And don't forget that our intestines are also on the sides of our body. So we really want to make sure that, I'll show you this again. So we want to make sure that we're targeting the sides of the body as well. So we're going to go in with a nice side stroke for baby. I just like to support the arm with my opposite hand. Again, doing 6 to 8 strokes or however many baby allows. Switching to the opposite side. Okay. Then coming back to the tummy, I'm going to do a rainbow stroke. So the rainbow is going to move from left to right up above baby's belly button. Okay. We never want to massage directly on baby's belly button. So a rainbow from left to right. Left to right. And again, important to make sure we're applying gentle pressure because we are trying to get in there and encourage that movement. We don't want to just be like touching baby's skin. That's not going to have any benefits or provide any relief or encourage any movement. So we really want to make sure that we're getting in there and encouraging that movement through the digestive tract and out of the body. Moving into a sunstroke, we're going to draw a circle on baby's tummy, a full circle. We're going to go up around the belly button and down, avoiding baby's belly button. Okay. Moving into the 9 to 5 stroke, you're going to take your left hand and you're going to continuously draw a circle or a sun. And then your right hand is going to come in while you're doing that, and it's going to move 9 to 5. Okay, so my left hand's just doing a circle and my right hand's just coming 9 to 5. So I'm not sure if once you see this video, if it's going to look opposite to you, but go ahead and start doing a circle, moving from left to right, okay, moving from left to right with your left hand. And then my right hand is going to come in and draw almost like a half moon shape from 9 to 5. We would imagine baby's belly had a little clock on it. I also like to kind of refer to this as like a DJ stroke. Okay. And then I always like to go through again and just do some more paddling so that whatever we've kind of stirred up or whatever kind of air bubbles we may have broken up, I just like to go ahead and end the massage with a little paddling, again, to just encourage anything, again, right out of the body. Okay, so I'm just going to end with a few paddle strokes and connected hands. I'm going to provide some feedback for my baby and say, good job, great job, baby. You did excellent. Okay, and the last area is going to be baby's chest. So baby's chest and baby's heart space is the most sensitive part of baby's body. So you may notice that when you go in to start a massage, if you go in like this, baby may actually pull their hands like this to cover their heart space. This is just a natural reflex for baby to protect that area. So let's just be mindful of how we enter baby's space, and that will make the massage more comfortable and baby will be more open. So we want to start, I like to enter baby's heart space by just touching their feet first, because their feet are kind of their first point of contact, even when they were in the womb, to discover like their boundaries and figure out like where they are in their space. So I just like to touch the feet first and then move up to the tummy and then to the chest. And I'm going to start with my connected hands. So I've entered baby's space in their least sensitive part of their body, moved into their most sensitive part, just taking a moment here to connect with baby, let them know that this is a safe space. And at any time that your baby may start to feel a little bit unsettled, you can always return to connected hands in whichever part of the body you are working on. And then once I see that my baby's is feeling more calm and relaxed, then I can begin by drawing a heart. So I'm going to start in the middle of the chest. I'm going to draw a heart by going up towards the shoulders and finishing right above baby's belly button. Okay, so I'm just drawing a mini heart starting here, coming up towards their shoulders and down, drawing a little heart on baby's chest. And while you're doing this, I always do like to encourage too that you vocalize and engage with your baby. So you can say, I love you. I love you. And just bring in your own special touches that make the massage comfortable, familiar, and enjoyable for you and your baby. And the more animated you can be, the more I feel babies really enjoy it and it becomes really special. And the last one is going to be kind of drawing a crisscross over baby's body. So I'm just moving from the shoulder down towards the hip, shoulder down towards the hip, shoulder down towards the hip, shoulder down towards the hip. This is a really nice stroke if baby is experiencing some chest congestion, which can often happen during cold and flu season. And even though it's not in your manual, you can also use raindrops, just like we did in the tummy, to help break up any congestion that's in baby's chest. So you can use the raindrop strokes here as well. Okay. And you end the massage again with the connected hands. affirm, baby, oh, you did such a great job. Oh, you're such a great baby. I really enjoyed this massage with you. And then moving out of their heart space back through their feet. And that is it. So you guys have learned over 30 strokes, which is incredible. And now you're probably like, okay, what do I do with all of these strokes that I've just learned? So we'll talk a little bit about that. So the first thing I want to mention is that you can read through your guide. And if you don't have this already, I'll send it to you via PDF. So you can read through your guide and you can see which strokes are good for which common ailments that baby may be experiencing. Okay, so if you want to encourage relaxation and you want to prepare your baby for sleep, you can use the sleepy strokes. If your baby's having some issues with teething and you want to provide them with some relief, you're going to go ahead and use the relaxed jaw and the gum strokes, and that will help provide some relief for that. If your baby is having some tummy and digestive issues, you're going to go ahead and use the tummy strokes. Okay, if your baby's having some chest congestion, you're going to go ahead and use the chest strokes. So I think it's really cool that there are so many different strokes to help so many issues that baby may be experiencing, and they don't cost any money. You can use them whenever you want, and so kind of is just a really nice holistic tool set that you can utilize. Of course, it doesn't replace any recommendations that you may get from your doctor, but it's just nice to use, excuse me, along with any other treatment recommendations. Okay, so that's one way that you can use the massage strokes. You can just pull the strokes that you need for whatever specific ailment that baby may be experiencing. That's one way. The second thing is that you can create a full body massage routine with your baby and start to implement that routine daily or maybe every other day. And that will be really nice for you and your baby to establish like a nice little bonding moment, and baby's going to really start to look forward to that, and it's just going to be a really beautiful space for you guys to provide nurture for each other and bond and connect. So I emailed out this page. It's called Our Massage Routine, and it has the different body categories. So our legs and feet, arms and hands, tummy, chest, back, and face. And so what I recommend that you can do if you want to create a full body massage routine is you can choose 2 of your baby's favorite strokes from each part of the body. And you can write them in here. And then what you'll do is you'll just move from top to bottom. The order is not particularly important, except for I do recommend you start with baby's legs and feet because that's the least sensitive part of the body. So that's just a really nice way to ease into the massage routine. So then you can start with that, moving from top to bottom. And you may notice that maybe your baby only is tolerating a certain amount of time of the massage. That's okay. You start there, whether it's 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. It's going to be different for you and your baby, depending on baby's comfort level, how they're feeling that day. And so you can just go ahead and try to work through the routine. If at any point baby is not feeling it and you want to end the massage, you can just go ahead, go back into connected hands and go ahead and provide some positive reinforcement for baby for what you have already created and completed together. Okay, so that's the second way, is you can use kind of combine a couple of all the strokes to do a full body. You can use some, you can create a sleepy time routine using some of the sleepy strokes with some back strokes and some leg and arm strokes. And you can create a little sleepy time routine after baby's bath to help get them settled and relaxed and just start that nighttime routine off on a really nice note. If you want to do more of an invigorating massage, you can do that during baby's wake windows or in the morning to just kind of get baby's energy and circulation flowing. And so there's really a lot of ways to customize and explore with the massage. So I just always like to encourage parents to explore with their babies, trying the different strokes. Just make a note of which one your babies really enjoy, and you can create a nice little custom routine that babies really enjoy. Then there's so many benefits for the babies, and there's so many benefits for you too, because you're doing something really beneficial for your baby. They are having a nice little love exchange with you. They're feeling nurtured, they're feeling connected, and it just makes for a really beautiful ritual that you can create with your baby. And so I think that is everything. Aftercare for massage. Your baby may be a little bit more thirsty after massage, so you may notice that they maybe are ready for a feed, or if it's an older baby, they are they're drinking water at this point. Maybe they want a little bit of water. Let's see. And also, don't forget that if you do put oil on baby's body, you don't want to take them directly out into the sun because baby can get sunburned. So if you do a full body massage routine and you want to go outside, just make sure that you kind of wipe any residual oil off baby. The oils that we are using, the oils that are recommended, should absorb directly pretty well into baby's skin. That's one of the reasons that I choose those oils. But if you see that maybe you've used kind of an abundance that day and baby's looking, a little bit oily, you want to make sure that you go ahead and wipe that off, or baby is wearing full protective clothing. And let's see if I've missed anything else. I think that is it, but if you guys have any questions on any information, I know it was a lot, just please email me if you need help with anything, if you need me to re-explain or re-demonstrate any of the strokes or their benefits and what they're useful for, please ask me. I'm so happy to help you and assist you at any time. And massage can grow with you and your baby. So if you start massaging your baby now, your baby will, grow with you and start to request massage as they get older. And that can just be a really special thing for you both to do together as baby grows. So yeah, I just really love it. And thank you so much for your interest in infant massage. And I hope to see you guys really soon. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.